Well, hey there, and welcome back. And today, Brittany and I are going to talk about a very important topic. And the fact is that listing inventory is actually increasing in the Tulsa area.
Yeah.
And so this is top of mind for us of really helping our clients best understand the timeline in the process.
Yeah.
So, Brittany, if someone was wanted to list their home with us, that's exciting.
Yeah.
And it's not always just, hey, now you're on the market. There's a whole process and plan that goes in place. So what would you share as the best way for us to move forward when helping someone who wants to list their home?
Yeah, I think the timeline's super important. And in fact, we get lots of calls where people want to list their home tomorrow. And the truth is, that's just not a proper way to launch a listing. And so what we find, or what I have found at least, is that when they reach out, honestly, getting us 2 months, a month though, ahead of your actual listing is really, really important. It alleviates a lot of stress off the client and allows us to properly launch the listing, especially in a market when inventory is on the rise. We want to launch it properly.
Yeah, and a lot of times I think, people don't understand all the pieces that are inside of it. It's not just picking a price and putting it on the market and praying that a buyer will just be out there waiting
Yeah.
to buy your home.
Yeah.
In fact, we have a whole plan in place on purpose so that we can help our clients get the most amount of money. So what does that process really look like?
Yeah. So the process, of course, is meeting with us for a consultation. We, of course, are going to talk pricing and strategy. We're going to chat about your next plans because your next plans are really important to understand so we know how to backtrack that to your listing. The next piece is if we can't find great comps, we may need to recruit the help of an appraiser. And we have had sellers who have had a really great positive return on investment by having a private pre-appraisal done prior to listing. It locks in that price. It gives us a comfortable range. And in fact, we can use it for a marketing tool once we launch a listing.
Yeah. And another thing besides pricing, which is the most important thing, so is the condition of the home.
Yeah.
And so what do you, recommend maybe to a homeowner, a seller who they're uncertain about the mechanicals and all that stuff? What are some things we can help them with on that part?
That happens a lot too. We've had roofs come out really frequently at inspections on our listing side and buyer side. And a pre-inspection can really help a client understand what potential costs may be. And if we do that before we list, guess what? We're really protecting our net proceeds. That way we know what dollars are going to be involved as we work through that process with the buyer, and it's less likely for them to bust the deal, which is great.
We've had so much success in the past of having these pre-inspections. It just helps with the big things that a homeowner may not know are in disrepair.
Absolutely.
And so when a buyer and a buyer's agent see a home that has an inspection order performed, that just gives them peace of mind.
It does.
But that big stuff isn't going to get in the way early into closing day. Any final tips that you have when we're thinking about our seller clients that need to get their home on the market and get out of here?
I think don't be afraid to reach out. I think a lot of people think that they're not ready. They just tell themselves we're not ready, we're not ready. And the truth is, sooner is better than later because we have the proper time. We had clients reach out 6 months, even a year before they plan to actually make a move. And at least we can help prep and plan for that future move when it's time.
Well, and you made me think of one other reason why it's of value to reach out to us sooner than later is because we have a team of productive agents. We may already have a buyer we could in our pipeline that it would be a perfect match for your home. So another reason to go ahead and reach out sooner.
Absolutely.
Now, listen, if you're finding this information valuable, we'd love for you to like our stuff and subscribe. And of course, let us know if you have any questions or need any help.